overall, just to be in that position certainly is something that you want to make good on. You want to make good on that opportunity. So that's kind of been our approach, this week. It's 2 matches where we feel like we're the better team, but we know after Wayne State that you got to go out and start and then finish every time you're playing a match. And I think that lesson that we learned over the weekend hopefully will serve as a reminder, kind of how we have to go about our business this weekend. The record would tell you, and certainly some of the numbers would tell you, that we aren't playing as well as we had maybe just a little bit ago. However, a couple of things that worth pointing out that I have been pointing out to the team that is important. And that first thing is we're playing the league's best teams all in a row here, and it's been a great challenge for us, regardless whether it was home or away. And that actually, if you look at the numbers we played, I thought Ferris State is as cleanly as we had even Grand Valley Northern there. You could even make the argument with Saginaw Valley, even though we had won. I mean, I thought we played a clean game there. You look at what we did at Saginaw Valley. That's something worth pointing out too. We hadn't won on the road there since 2006, and you can make the argument that was our most quality win of the season, considering what they had done. I think they are already over 20 wins, and I think they have 11 wins right now already in the conference. How are we going to go about our business when we're not always chasing something? But that's the thing, we are always chasing something. You want to be striving for something, but you have to trust those things. I think when we got away from that, it was worth pointing out. We pointed that out this week. Secondly is how the difference between points that are given to us or allowed for us and ones that we've earned. So when we were playing confidently, we are playing confidently, we earn our points at a high level, one of the highest in the conference and top 20 in the country, really. And then you look at some sets where it's like we're not making definitive plays or crisp plays, and teams are bailing us out by making errors on top of that. And we have to identify the differences between the two, because if you don't, you mistake one for an earned point and the other. The other way around. So I think we've identified that, and they're eager, and that's a good thing. They understand what's in front of them, and we don't want the status quo. We don't want to go down. We want to go into the postseason, the end of the season, with upward trajectory. And whenever it ends, we want to be able to have the opportunity to pick up where we left off, having gone in that upward trajectory. If that makes any sense.